Well, this is a sink tap that I got with a sink, and we don't want this tap for the sink. And I thought what I could do is stick this duct build section, that bit of it, through the shower wall, and then put a bend on here and pipe this up to the shower head and use this as a hot and cold shower tap, because we've not yet bought one of those, and this seemed just ideal to convert. So I've got no idea what fitting that was because it didn't come with anything, and I need pipe to go up to my shower, and that don't fit in there. But I found this bit of metal tube which I've just cut down to size, so now that goes in there and then that goes in there, and it's kind of a millimetre different in size, but I think some sealant should take that up. Well, there we are, there's that piece. Come on, come on. There's that piece stuck in there with some goop. So now it's time to get the pipe in. Well, there we have a very bad connection. If only this will focus on it. Then again, it's maybe a good idea that it don't want to. Well, there it is, mounted on my kitchen side of the wall. It sticks out about 3-4 inches. I didn't want that, I can't help that, it's just the way it's made. But since everything else has now been ripped out to start again, and the new sink is going here next to there, I suppose I could have some cupboard above the sink and bring it in at an angle and then down for cupboards, which means this will end up buried in a cupboard, so I can just box that bit in, and I'll lose that much space in a cupboard. But it's out of sight and out of mind. I'm not sure what to do with this switch either. I mean, I suppose could connect that to the lights in the shower, so whenever you turn the shower on, the lights come. I don't know, who knows. Right, here's how it comes through the wall into the shower. So it's just, you know, hot, cold, pull, push, froth. Not sure what to use to cover this gap there, but this has got to have its waterproof covering yet, or to be taken out, thrown away, and a whole new thing put in. We'll see how that goes. It makes a good template, but yeah, for now that's it. What I now need is the other knob above that diverts the water from either the shower on the shower bar or the shower above my head. So I've got to fit that one next. Well, my pump works. But the temporary plumbing's a bit temporary. Suppose I can have a cold shower. Well, today's discovery, or at least with this shower pipe, is that 10mm pipe connectors, if you sand them down a bit, just go in the end. You didn't see me hit that then with a hammer, did you? Hopefully that'll be watertight. Now my issue is joining this to this, because it's not a very tight fit. It's kind of a perfect fit because that's 10mm and internally that's 10mm, so that'll just blow back off. And I've got these, but they don't go down small enough, so they're no good either. So I'm a bit stumped at the moment. Now I've got one of these brackets here, and by the power of Urigawa I've bent it into a mounting thing, and then I've put a bit of old hose over there so that doesn't cut into the pipe, and then that's going to get screwed to that, whatever that is there, and then my pipe can come out into my shower and sit in there. Got me? I'm just going to use a couple of these self-drilling, self-tapping screws with a big head. They're not very big, but it's not going to get yanked about that much. And there they are. There it is. Be buried behind my false wall that goes in over there and around to its cold water supply, because this one's cold only, you know, washing your shoes and trainers and that when you've been in muddy areas. What a bastard. And that one too.
As well on their Instagram. He had a similar system. He helped me put this together, and that has been a lifesaver many times where I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I have no service, and I kick this on, and I have really fast internet. So that's been great. So down underneath the stove, we have lower storage, child locks on there. It's just a lot of different cooking gear, just pots and pans. Underneath here is pull out trash.
Okay, I've just modified this one, which is going to have to go back on to there in a minute, but this is my plan. Silicone around the reinforcing doodad, so when it gets squished in, it squishes that silicone up against the end of the pipe, and hopefully that'll block the threads of nylon from wicking the water through and some on end of there just because. So that's my plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but since I know it's coming over the top of there and then getting inside there, and you know, this should stop it, and if it don't, well, burn it to ground. I've had enough. Well, I guess that didn't work too well. Can you see that in there? I think that's the silicone that I put around the blue end in there. I think it's just got ripped off by the flow of the water. So I've now got to disconnect that pipe and get that out of the pipe. But I don't know if we've got any seepage yet. I can't see any seepage. Can't see any. But I can't continue with that huge piece of crap in there. Well, with the water on, it's got as far as there, which does make it a bit easier to get to, because I didn't want to disturb this end down here. So I'll just take that off now. And there it is. I can't see anything on the end of the nylon though, so maybe the other end did seal and this is just the excess amount of crap that is pulled off as it's gone through. I don't know. To wait and see. I suppose if I just, can I hold all this with one hand and give me pump a squirt? Not going to focus where I want. There it is. Right, pump on. And it's still in the bloody pipe. Pliers. Ha ha ha, there it is. Well, there's the other one that I siliconed yesterday. And we've now got pressure. I don't know if you just heard the pump doing its cycling thing of keeping the pressure up, which is a bit annoying. But we have got pressure. Here's the pump does quick in and out quite a bit. I have been pointed towards something called an accumulator. They're about 15 quid and they look to me to be a plastic can with a connector at the bottom, and you mount them upwards and the water squishes the air inside and gives a cushion for the system. I think 15 quid for an empty bottle's a bit much. I've no way I'm going to be buying one, you know this. Yeah, I don't feel 100% about this joint over here, so it's time to take it off, undo it all, pull it out and kind of see if I think it's working or not, because there's a chance that the tiny amount of damp that I'm seeing out of the pipe could be what was trapped inside the fibres from yesterday, and the pressure could just be squeezing it out. So I don't know, let's take it apart. Well, what we can see is that the silicone did kind of fill the gap up to the fibres. Now, was that 100% successful in sealing the end of them fibres? Who knows? It's kind of impossible to tell, but to me that looks pretty damn good. And that looks as though it is sealed. So maybe what I just saw was the water trapped in the fibres making its way out the end. Who knows? Well, that's still got a seep on it. Can you see it just coming out now? And a drip, and that pump's probably gonna, well, it might not. I think it's pump's pumping about once every minute, so we might see it, we might not, but that's gotta go. That is unacceptable. So there's my finger. That's gonna go.